G'day everyone, my name's Rob and I am an amateur radio operator down here in Australia. My call is VK5SW and I've been an amateur radio operator for a long time now. And it's such a fabulous hobby because you're able to communicate with people around the world on shortwave radio. And it's a scientific hobby, and that means that it obeys scientific laws in the way that it operates. So amateur radio actually started over 100 years ago, and Marconi is the father of radio. He was operational over 100 years ago. The purpose of this video is to encourage people to take an interest in the hobby, young people in particular, and a way to inspire people is with books, and that's what this video is about. It's about my 7 amateur radio related books which are created mainly for young people. I'll just quickly show you those. I've got a few of them here. So this was one that I wrote back in 2010, so that's been around a while. And this is an updated version of that book, and this is the one that's available worldwide in both paperback, hardcover and electronic formats. All my books are, and they're also available in Spanish as well as English. So I don't know if you can see this very clearly, but I just leafed through it. I'll give you an idea of what it's like. It's not easier said than done though. I'm making a mess of this, aren't I? Okay, I don't think I can do that very well. I'm just showing you that there are pictures in there as well. And my books are only small, they're not very big at all. So this is another one which I wrote. It's an introduction to amateur radio. It's actually called Imaginary Radio Friends for Young Girls and Boys. And all my books have a lot of pictures in them. That's very important, I think, especially for young people. We love to look at images. Okay, so and there's an updated version of that one. So these are imaginary radio friends, and you use a imaginary amateur radio station and a microphone, imaginary microphone, to chat to various young people around the globe. So here is what's her name? Here is Grace in Italy. Using your microphone, tell Grace about your other hobbies apart from amateur radio. And so the young person reading this book picks up an imaginary microphone and talks into it. And this can excite their imagination. So there are different young people around the world that they talk to. So there's a couple of books like that. And there's also a short introduction to the hobby of amateur radio with pictures. I'll show you quickly. So it just gives you a rundown, a quick rundown of what it's about and how it works and what have you. And of course there's another book here. This is my biography. So the reason I'm so keen on the hobby is that when I was a young person, in particular, I had a mental problem, a mental illness problem, which was horrendous, and that really sent me over the edge, and it was terrible, very difficult to deal with. But when I was in high school, I read a book that was in the library there by an American woman, and it featured amateur radio. It was a fictional book about a boy who lived next door to an amateur radio operator and how he is then introduced to the hobby. And that book inspired me, and here I am so many years on showing you books that I've written about the same subject. So this is a biography. It's called Keep Going. This is an old version actually. It's called Keep Going. If you can take it, you can make it. Actually, I'll just quickly go through this. A bit difficult to turn the pages. Oh boy. They're all full of pictures because you need that. Okay, so I have 7 amateur radio books around the place, so they're available everywhere. You can get them on Amazon around the world, and in bookstores, or in paperback form, hardcover form, and of course electronic form as well. I just hope that these books can lift you up and help you to get into a scientific activity which can lead you to a great future. What with our exploration of space now, SpaceX, NASA and what have you, that's the way of the future, and a hobby like this can really get you up there. Okay, I'll see you later. Over and out for now.